Welcome to Money Minimal, where we make wealth building simple, sustainable, and stress-free. Today, we're diving into a question that almost everyone faces at some point. Should you save money, or should you pay off debt first? If you're juggling credit card bills, student loans, or car payments while trying to build an emergency fund or save for the future, you're definitely not alone. The answer isn't always cut and dry, but don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear strategy that fits your situation and helps you move toward financial peace of mind. Let's break it down. First off, why is this even a debate? Well, both saving and paying off debt are crucial to financial health. Saving helps you handle emergencies and plan for future goals. Paying off debt reduces your financial burden and saves money on interest. The problem is, most of us can't do both at full speed. So the question becomes, which one comes first? Let's start with paying off debt. If you've got high interest debt, think credit cards with rates of 15% or more, it usually makes sense to prioritize paying that down first. Why? Because the interest you're paying is often much higher than what you'd earn from any savings account. Here's an example. Say you have $5,000 in credit card debt with a 20% interest rate. That's $1,000 a year in interest alone. Meanwhile, most savings accounts might earn you 4% or less annually, so you'd be losing money by keeping that debt while saving. So, in general, if the interest on your debt is higher than the interest you'd earn from saving, focus on the debt. But there's a big exception to this rule. You can't ignore savings entirely. Here's why. Imagine this. You're laser focused on paying off your debt, putting every spare dollar toward it. But then, boom, your car breaks down or you get hit with an unexpected medical bill. With no savings, you're forced to put it all on a credit card, and just like that, you're deeper in the hole, and that's why having an emergency fund is critical. Most experts recommend starting with at least $500 to $1,000 as a basic buffer. Once you have that, you can return to aggressively tackling your debt. So think of it this way. Save a small emergency fund first, then shift your focus to debt repayment. There are a few situations where saving more aggressively might actually be the better move. Employer match on 401k. If your employer offers a 401k match, contribute enough to get the full match. It's essentially free money. Even if you're paying off debt, passing up free money is a big no-no. Low interest debt. If your debt has a very low interest rate, like a mortgage or certain student loans, it might make more sense to invest or save, especially if the return on those savings is higher than the interest on the debt. Upcoming big expenses. If you know you've got a big expense coming up, a wedding, a move, tuition, it's okay to put debt payments on pause temporarily to save for it. Just don't lose sight of the long-term plan. For most people, the best path is a hybrid strategy. Here's what that might look like. Step 1, build a starter emergency fund. Aim for $1,000 as quickly as you can. Keep it in a high-yield savings account. Step 2, tackle high-interest debt. Focus on paying off any debt with an interest rate above 6% to 7%. These are your financial fire alarms. Step 3, contribute to retirement. Once high-interest debt is under control, start or increase your contributions to retirement accounts, especially if there's a company match. Step 4, build full emergency fund. Aim for 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. This gives you breathing room if life throws a curveball. Step 5, pay off remaining debt and save more. Now you can take a more aggressive approach to any remaining debt while also increasing savings or investing. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. Progress is still progress, even if it's split between goals. One thing people often overlook is the emotional side of money. Some folks feel super anxious carrying debt, even if it's low interest. Others feel stressed not having a savings cushion, even if they're working on debt. And that's valid. Your plan needs to work not just on paper, but in real life. If paying down a little extra debt helps you sleep better, go for it. If having an extra grand in savings gives you peace of mind, that's valuable too. Money isn't just math, it's mindset. So, should you save or pay off debt first? Here's the takeaway. Start with a small emergency fund, around $1,000. Prioritize high-interest debt after that. Don't pass up free money from an employer match. Once the urgent debt is under control, build full savings and invest for the future. And finally, choose a plan that fits your financial and emotional reality. This is your money journey. There's no one-size-fits-all. The most important thing is to make a plan, stick to it, and adjust when life changes. Let me know in the comments, what's your current strategy? Are you saving, paying off debt, or trying to balance both? Like this, subscribe to Money Minimal for more simplified, clear money tips. Thanks for watching.